Hey everybody, it's the Ginger Optimist, and today I'm going to share the story about the miracle of the hands. Almost 21 years ago, I met one of the most amazing families, Chris, Angela, Savannah, and Ashton, and this story is about Savannah. Savannah is one of the most sweetest, loving, positive, Jesus girls you would ever meet. Just made an impact on everyone she met. Well, Savannah was born with spina bifida, and the doctor said if she lives, she won't live past the age of 7 or age 8 at the most. But not Savannah. Savannah lived until she was 26 years old. She was such an amazing young lady. One of the things I absolutely loved about Savannah is Savannah was always so loving and always so grateful. The last year of Savannah's life, she was in and out of the hospital several times. And when she was in the hospital and they would have to do these different things to her, like putting the tube down her throat and things like that, that were so painful, she never once complained. She always told the doctors and the nurses and the respiratory therapist, she would always say, when they had the tube down her throat and she couldn't actually talk, or she'd write it on her little board and hold it up and it would say thank you and try to smile. Oh my word, that girl was so amazing. I wish I could say that I never complained, but I'd be lying. But you know, in all those years, not one time did I ever hear Savannah say anything negative or mean, not to anyone. She was always so incredible, so sweet. One of the things Savannah loved to do is every day she loved to hold her mom or her dad's hand, and whoever would sit in her room at her bedside, she was like reach out and hold their hand, and it was so precious. So her hands became very, very dear to her family and to those she was very close to. So that's why I want to tell you about the miracle of the hands. When Savannah passed away, her parents asked if I would go with them to the funeral home to view her, to make sure that her makeup and her hair and everything was okay. And of course, I said, absolutely, I'll be happy to go with you. I was praying so much because I knew this could be a very difficult time for this sweet family to see Savannah for the first time laid out to rest. When we walked into that room, Angela, her mom, ran up and grabbed Savannah's hand. That was just such a natural thing. She always held her hand. And when she grabbed her hand, she said, oh, her hand, it's warm. And her little fingers just naturally curled around Angela's hand. It was so precious and so sweet and beautiful. I truly believe with all of my heart this was a miracle from God to allow those last moments for this family with Savannah to not be holding that cold, stiff, hard hand, but holding a hand that was soft and warm and pliable. If I had not seen it with my own eyes, experienced it when I held her hand and those little fingers just naturally curled around my hand and that hand was warm, I knew God had done a miracle. I had the privilege of speaking at Savannah's homegoing service, and one of the things that Angela had asked me to share was scripture pages that Savannah had written in her own handwriting. And there were tear stains all over those scriptures where she had prayed those scriptures every day asking God to heal her. Well, some people may say, well, why didn't God answer her prayer? Well, she did live way past what the doctors ever expected. And he gave her what I would like to call the ultimate healing at age 26. He took her to heaven where she's completely healthy and whole and happy and busy and not another sad day or sick day in her life. Although, you know, I have to say, I never really saw Savannah act sad. Savannah was always full of joy and so happy to talk with anyone and everyone she met. She lived a miracle. She was such a precious, precious girl. Why am I sharing this? Because we want Savannah's story to go on. Savannah was a miracle herself. Every day of her life, she was a miracle. She lived a miracle. And I just want to encourage you today, whatever it is you need in your life, there is a God, and you can trust him, my friend. He is a miracle working God, not just back when, but even today. Whatever you need from Him, allow Savannah's story to encourage you to trust God. I hope this video has somehow encouraged you today. Thanks again for watching. God bless.